All right. I think we're live.
Wow.
Yeah, that's not too bad. Only 5 minutes late, and I only broke everything.
Yeah.
So, hey, welcome. There are 13 people viewing currently.
That's more than I expected.
That is more than I expected. How is everybody? Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays.
Yeah, if you're celebrating Christmas, Merry Christmas.
Yeah. If you're not, well, we are. In fact, we just were with my family on FaceTime.
I told him we weren't going to make it in time. He's like, "Oh, I'm going to be plenty of time." No, everything's broken and we're late.
Yeah. No, I opened up my streaming software. Everything is ruined. I don't know why. Most of the stuff is missing. My windows are all the wrong size. I don't know.
So that's why none of this is right.
Yeah. I don't
And
really understand.
even that chat is
Weird.
big and weird. Yeah.
Yeah, I keep trying to move it, and I move the whole screen. I don't know. I'm like, it'll be fine. It'll be totally fine.
We'll do it live.
Yeah, we'll just do it live. It'll be fine.
Doing it live.
So I hope y'all are having good Christmases, and that you have...
I'm festive AF right now.
And you're going to show everybody how festive? Look at this. Christmas...
This is how festive I am.
Christmas tights. Christmas... Oh, you got your...
socks.
Yeah.
I just got new
slippers.
Hence the tag.
From my mom.
Yep.
She might be watching with my sister in the at their place. She has this nice sweater she's got going on. A Santa hat.
Is wearing her dress. You can't see her. Maybe she'll jump up there.
Want to jump up? Come on.
Go on.
Come on. There we go.
There she is.
There we
Mrs.
go.
Paws.
Scraggles is Mrs. Paws. Yep. So yeah, that's going well.
Yep.
I know, right? Cute.
And we have holiday cheese ball.
Yeah.
I didn't have time to get anything ready, obviously, so we're going to be doing that live as well.
This cat just tried to get one of my sweet rolls.
Yep.
So.
We have cinnamon rolls from breakfast time.
Yep.
We got cheese ball.
Yep. Hey.
Yeah, that's it.
Yep.
And a cat that's trying to eat all the food.
There's a cat you can't see who really wants to paw at my sweet rolls.
Yes, she does.
Scraggles really wants a whole cheese ball to herself.
Yep.
You
would eat that cheese ball, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Yes.
So, hey, what's up, Susan and Jan and Blake and Ben and 48 and Brian and Jan and Brian and Jacob and Becky and SC? Yeah, I know. It's, pretty good. Pretty good. Santa Scrags, indeed. Arwen has a Santa dress, too. She loves it. Oh, good.
Stop that.
That's cute. Hey, Ryan. Welcome.
Yeah.
Scrags actually doesn't at all mind wearing outfits.
No.
She likes a sweater.
Yep.
She likes a costume, mostly.
Yep.
We found out that she has a weird shape, I don't know what it is about her head and neck and torso or whatever, but if you have a costume that has a hat, it doesn't work on her.
Yeah.
Just her head isn't working for hats.
Yeah, it doesn't fit. It just sort of...
It'll be like back here.
Yeah.
Because of the way her head is, I guess. I mean, she's got a short head or something. I don't know. But she doesn't need it. She has a cute face anyway.
Yeah.
So yeah, this is her Mrs. Paws outfit.
Normally, in the beginning of December, there's the holiday parade and so the place where we take her for daycare sometimes they're in the parade, and so all the dogs walk through the parade, and we usually do that with her. But unfortunately, this year there was no parade.
Yeah, no. We did a little thing in our neighborhood where my truck was the Christmas sleigh.
Yep.
And we had a dude in the neighborhood who has a Santa suit.
Yep. And
so we dressed up as Santa, and we strung lights all along the side of the truck.
I think what you mean is we had Santa come.
Yeah, Santa showed up at our neighborhood. It was really impressive.
Yep.
Yeah. So it was a good time for young and old alike. Mm-hmm. And they had it was a kind of a dreary night, but it was it worked out well.
What are you doing? And she's sitting here going like this, and then there's a cat over here going like, "Stop with your paws, okay? No more paws."
Becky thought about getting an elf hat for Una. I was gonna wait on that.
Oh,
Julie and I, my mom and my sister are watching.
Oh, there they are.
Say hi to Mike's mom there in the chat. What are you doing?
She's being silly.
Thank you for doing Inkvent. Hopefully you can do another one next year. Yeah, I plan to. I don't see why not. I mean, Inkvent is a lot of fun. It's fun. Thank you, by the way. You're very welcome, Claire. You're very welcome. I sent out gifts to the mods today.
Yep.
So, yep, you are very welcome. Inkvent was a lot of fun. I'm glad that I made it through it. It seemed like it was easier this year. I don't really know why, but it just seems less stressful. Do you want to
show people the cheese ball that I will open? So if anyone doesn't know what a cheese ball is, It's various different cheeses that you can get. This happens to be a sharp cheddar.
I like a sharp cheddar. It's cheese spread rolled in almonds.
Yeah, exactly. So
Let's see if I can open it.
there are officially different types. Hickory Farms does like these cheese ball things too. I found a Hickory Farms
cheese cleaver. All right, got it.
Oh yes, I remember from my youth too, Ruth. I have not had one in many years. I'm hoping it is
amazing,
as good as I remember. Many things that we've eaten later in life are not as good as you remember.
You're like, what? Why did I eat this?
So.
I can't really. I mean, it smells a little bit. It smells like
almond more than anything. So. The perfect cheese ball. So would you like, we have two different kinds of crackers. Katie put her face in there. We got some wheat thins. And then we have flip sides, thin sea salt with pretzel on one side.
I like these.
Okay.
I'll eat those just by themselves. I don't even need that. Chex Mix is still good.
Chex Mix is good.
Chex Mix is best when I make it. I think the Chex Mix in a bag is kind of lackluster.
I don't know if you know this. My parents watch these, so my mom's going to be super offended by that. Thank you very much.
Oh, I mean, when somebody makes it at home.
No, you said yours. So my mom makes it every year for us for New Year's, and you just said that you didn't like hers. So.
I did not mean that at all.
Uh-huh.
Where's the Ritz? Well, these are basically Ritz. These flip sides, they're Ritz, but they're kind of like pretzel shaped. They're basically Ritz.
No, they're Townhouse Light and Buttery Original.
Yeah, they're basically Ritz. Except they're not as crumbly as a Ritz. They're more of a...
you must say cracker.
Actually, I mean they're more of a cracker than a Ritz. But a Ritz is a cracker. It's more of a... I don't know, it's more crispy than a Ritz, I think. I don't know. Slightly less buttery, maybe?
This cheese ball was on sale as well.
All right.
It's a holiday time. They know that
Discount
people want to have a cheese ball.
Yeah. Pepper relish and cream cheese is a thing in South Carolina. That's
I just hit that, so sorry, everybody.
They'll be okay.
Do you want some of the almond action, or do you want me to cut off the almond?
Yeah, just cheese.
Okay.
That's what I'm up for. I'm a cheese fan. Becky says your Christmas polish is on point, Audrey.
Well, thank you.
Audrey kept it pretty chill with the Christmas polish this year.
I really did.
Went with an Christmassy color and an accent nail. Get your head out of... All right, Katie. This is too many animals. There we go. Get down. There we go. All right. Merry Christmas to you too there, Suave. Wait for my assessment. Sorry, Ruth. What was it? Christmas.
I broke a little bit. That's not for you, Scraggles.
That's all right. We got some highs from Mike's mom in here.
Oh, good.
Mm-hmm. Oh, assessment of the cheese ball? It's okay.
Can I get a full... Thank you.
There's a little bit too much cheese. A little thinner schmear for me.
Katie, get away.
It's hard to talk and eat that.
My balls are getting in the cheese ball.
Oh, no. Well, I don't even know if we can wash that sweater, so watch out. Nancy ordered an FC Sig Medium with her OT funds today.
Funny story. I told Mike, I get the orders on my emails, and I was like, guess who ordered today? I recognized him, and I told Mike about that.
Yep.
Thank you. I hope you enjoy
Very fun.
it.
Hope you enjoy your pen. Yep.
It won't be coming until Monday, but...
Oh, yeah. Nobody's at Franklin Christoph right now, that's for sure. You can tell because Audrey's not at Franklin Christoph right now.
Yeah.
So...
Yeah.
Yeah, so I hope y'all have been having a good day. Ours has been pretty low-key. Slept in until 11-ish.
I didn't. I was up at 9:45.
Yeah, I wanted way less cheese. Here, just give me some of the crackers, and I'll just, spread that around some crackers. Thanks. I usually take the cheese and the thing and just, scrape it along the cheese and just get a little bit of cheese on there.
Well, this one is connected.
Oh, that's 2 chips stuck together is 1 chip. Or cracker. No, Katie, it's not for you. Scraggles wants one of these. Oh, I'll give Scraggles the other half. The one that's in your hand. She deserves a cracker.
Are you going to actually eat it? Are you going to jump down to eat it? Okay.
No, she doesn't have Monday off. Just today. Just yesterday and today.
Yep.
Write it down.
Someone's got to get up and make the donuts or whatever they say.
Mm-hmm. Diana's here. What's up, Diana?
Oh.
You were up way too early in Australia.
I don't know if the
it's
time
Boxing Day
change
there.
helps too.
What?
Well, we
Oh.
fell back. I don't know if that's better for them or
I don't know.
not. I don't know how it changes.
No, either.
Hey.
She just took some of that cracker. That's all right. Whatever.
Well.
Yeah. Joey late, what you eating? We're eating a cracker with a cheese ball.
Yep.
Just kind of doing a holiday thing.
Mukbang.
Mukbang. Just all of it. Oh man. Hope this. Oh, we just lost a little bit of frames. Seems like it ought to be okay.
Oh, 9:15. That's not too bad.
Yeah. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. Oh, 9:15? Wow. Okay. It's not too bad. Not too bad. It says our stream status is poor, and I don't know why. So I hope that clears itself up. Scraggles.
She's trying to eat your. She just ate your cracker.
Oh.
Yeah.
I ate my cracker. What cracker was that?
Probably one from before. Maybe.
Random cracker. Well, what are you gonna do? Let me close any extraneous crud. Hopefully the stream is going okay.
Dropping it?
Here you go, Scraggs. How about you get down? Then you can go and find it yourself. There we go. All right. Oh, all right. This is about as Christmassy as I have a sweater for. This is a t-shirt that looks like an ugly Christmas space sweater. I have one that lights up and has like little lights, and I can't find it. So, sorry. I think Cheeseball will have to go on your New Year's list. Well, there you go. Go for it. Go for it. Nancy has to work tomorrow 4 hours in the morning. Oof. On a Sunday?
Tomorrow's Saturday.
Yeah, it is, isn't it? Yeah. See, we had pizza yesterday for Pizza Friday, and so now my days are all messed up.
Yep.
That's what happened there. So, yep. So you do a big Boxing Day lunch, huh, Diana? That sounds cool. We're probably going to be doing leftovers tomorrow for Boxing Day.
Yeah. I got a rice cooker.
Yeah. Rice cooker for Christmas.
Yep.
So many rice plans.
Yep.
Yep.
Can't wait.
Now we have some rice plans for sure. So, yeah. Thank you, Liana. Merry Christmas to you as well. Audrey was hinting last time that we might have a pen-related thing to talk about. She wasn't lying.
No.
I have a pen-related thing. I actually got it last night because we opened our gifts to each other last night.
I mean, technically it was after midnight, I think.
Probably so. We took a nap last night. And that kind of...
ruined our sleep.
That's true. Yeah, we napped from like 7:30 to 10 or something like that.
Like 9.
My alarm went
For
off.
me.
My alarm went off at 10, and that's around when I woke up. So, you know.
Again, I've been waking up before you though.
That's true. So the thing that Audrey got me is one of these.
That's much more red than it is in person, at least on our monitor.
Yeah, for sure. This is a very bright orange pen. It's not red at all, but it is black. This is a Tactile Turn Safety First. Oh, I left the box in the other room. It came with that little card with little punches and stuff in it. Looked like fun. But yeah, this is one of the new Tactile Turn side click pens. Has a little safety exclamation mark and a triangle there on the clip. And it's a side click, so you click it in like that to deploy the point, and you poke this button to put it back in. And these were a limited run in November, and I just kind of never got one. I just kept talking myself out of it somehow.
You just kept talking about it and not getting one, yeah.
Yeah, that's what happened. And so Audrey got me one for Christmas. So yeah, very nice. I like it. Now where's my other one? My other Tactile Turn. It was right here. Oh, it's right here. Yep. I put together a piece of IKEA furniture. Or I should say, we put together a piece of IKEA furniture to go under my desk so I have more drawers. This is my other Tactile Turn. This is the longer version. So this is the one that takes Parker-style refills, like ballpoints and stuff. And this is the standard size, I guess, which is made more for like gel pen refills of various kinds. So this is while it's a lot longer, it's also a lot lighter because this is bronze, and this is This is so much. It's so much heavier. I'm really, really surprised by how much heavier it is. So yeah, totally different clip situation going on there too. Yeah, pretty neat. And it also definitely gave me something to write down all my Christmas presents, my Christmas list with.
Yep.
That was fun. So I got one of those, and that's about the only stationery thing we did for each other this year. We didn't really do
much. Period. I mean, it's not as much as you.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Yeah. We've been trying to scale back on Christmas.
Yeah.
So.
First time live for somebody.
Who's that? Oh, what's up, Selah?
Awesome.
Very nice. Open your present to you today. Retro Sparkle. Oh. Nice. Is that this one?
I think so.
Is that this one with the snowflakes?
I don't remember. I think that's what it was.
One pin for the naughty list and one for nice. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Actually, I gifted my mom her first retro for Christmas. Mm-hmm. The P38. Mm-hmm. Merry Christmas, Mike and Audrey. Like Studio Neat Mark II. Would you suggest it's worth getting one? Yeah. I already bought it, actually. Nope, it's right here, actually. It's on my desk. I've been moving stuff around since I have new drawers. Yeah, the Studio Neat. Oh, wait, this is the Mark 1. The Mark II. Oh, the Mark II is the little one, the little pocket pen version.
The newer one,
I didn't buy that one. Oh. I forget why. I think it's because I mostly just don't use like a ballpoint pocket pen that much, I guess. I don't. I use my Schoen Design one a whole lot. Mm-hmm. I forget why it was I skipped the Mark II, but I mean, if it's nearly as good as the Mark 1, go for it, man. Like, Studio Neat makes some good stuff. I don't love the Pano book, I guess, which is like their long notebook thing. The paper is not as strong as I would like for fountain pens, but like whatever, they're not fountain pen.
Oh, the unicorns and stuff? That one.
Oh, the unicorns, the sparkle one. Yep. Oh yeah, that one is exciting looking.
It's called Stardust.
Oh, Stardust. Okay. Yeah, I didn't get that one. That one sold out immediately.
Mm-hmm. Merry Christmas to you, Sophia.
Yeah, Merry Christmas. Let me look at this. Yeah. Neat. Mark. Oh my goodness.
He's having problems typing.
I'm the best typist. I don't know what you're talking about. Oof. That doesn't even make any sense. Yeah, there we go. So that's the Mark II. Let's get a picture of the whole thing. So I think it's magnetic or something, I think, up in here. Inside the cap. And it seems pretty cool. It's definitely minimal. And when you put it together, it's the same size as the Mark 1.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I didn't go for it, but I don't really see why not. I mean, seems good. Uses Schmidt Minis or Fisher Pressurized. Yeah, those are both fine. Yeah. Cute pen. Yeah, if you like it, go for it. Mm-hmm. I don't know why, but I get some Parker Vector vibes from that pen. I think it's the clip that's giving you those vibes. Oh, the Vector has more of an arrow clip on it. Like, do you know the Vector? Mm-mm. It's one of those pens that I'm going to pull up here, and you're going to be like, oh, I know what that is.
Oh, I'm sure, yeah.
Our friend Lisa Anderson started collecting those kind of accidentally. Looks like that. So that's a... Whoops. Uh-oh. Firefox. There we go. Looks like this. They have been fountain pens and stuff too, obviously, but it's got this very bold clip action.
I don't know. I don't remember seeing one, to be honest.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't have any.
Scraggles, I don't need you to do that. Thanks.
Weirdly, I don't have any of those, but...
we have an Austrian in the house.
What?
Yep.
Where? Oh, Merry Christmas from Austria. What's up, Christian?
Yeah.
Rewatched a few of your pen show streams lately. Such great memories. Hope you'll have a great 2021. I hope so, too. Yeah, I miss doing pen shows. Those are fun.
You said you didn't miss them. Liar.
Well...
I said I missed them, and that's work for me.
That's true. I don't know.
You have been in this really big kick of, you're just like, this is fine. I don't see anybody or talk to anyone or do anything besides be in the house, and it's totally fine. I don't miss anything. The only thing I could get you to admit to is eating in a restaurant sort of was nice.
Yeah, there's some things that just takeout isn't as good. Like
no.
like fries or whatever. Like, it's not gonna be
only
good.
if you're gonna get fast food. Like, they know how to do it.
Yeah.
If any other place, they're gonna put in a container that's just gonna steam them.
Yeah, you go to Chili's, you're gonna get steamed fries and you get takeout. Yeah. So like the thing about...
I'm like, movie theaters, pen shows, traveling, and you're just like, nope, don't miss it.
Well, I don't miss traveling. I don't love traveling that much.
I'm a traveler.
Yeah, you're a big traveler. Like, I don't know, do I miss pen shows? I don't know. I mean, I like going to pen shows. And if there's a pen show, I'll go to it. But I'm not like sitting here pining for one, you know? I don't know.
You don't want to at all?
Yeah, I'd go to one.
Well, now, do you want to?
Sure.
Do you like, man, I wish there was one this weekend.
Oh, I don't know.
See what I mean? It's just so weird.
Yeah, look,
I enjoy going to a movie once in a while, and you're like, take it or leave it.
Yeah.
You're just so nonchalant. It's just so weird to me. You're just like...
Look, our TV is nice. We got good sound. Our couch is comfortable. I don't know. I'm pretty content, I think is what it is.
And I am such an introvert compared to you. It's just so weird. I'm like, people, I like to, have quiet time and whatnot. I'm like, give me a pen show. Come on up, And then after a day, I'm like, oh, I'm done. but up until right now.
Well, you're done because you're exhausted.
Well, yeah.
Yeah. Huh. Videos have helped me out massively recently. I'm super happy to hear that, Ben. I've been in and out of the hospital and found comfort in binge watching your past streams and reviews. Thank you for being yourself. You're very welcome, Ben. I hope that you're doing better. Hope you're doing better.
And Scraggle sends you well wishes as well.
Yeah. You're going to be your first pen show? Well, hopefully next year we'll have pen shows again. I'm hoping, like, these vaccines will get wide enough distribution by then to, get things back to some semblance of normal. That'd be cool.
Yeah.
I'd be into that. But yeah, pen shows are totally fun. The fact that I don't miss them is just some, like, weird contentment quirk of mine. It's not that I don't want there to be pen shows. I totally do.
It just makes me feel like I'm being ridiculous and like...
No, I don't know. Like, I don't know if I'm... I don't know what I miss. I don't know. It's kind of like...
weird.
I just kind of, like, coast. No? Like... Yeah. I miss Audrey when she's gone, that's for sure. Like, I'll sit there and, like, stare at a wall and just wait for you to come back. But, pen show, like, there'll be more.
But I'm coming back every single day, and you're not going to game day with your friends, and you're not doing any of those things.
It's true.
So.
I will again. You'll be fine. I don't know. I'd be happy with what you have, I suppose.
No.
The same bucket this year's SF show is going to be the first one you could attend. Sad it didn't happen. Your wallet was glad. Well, your wallet will be glad. San Francisco is a good show. Also an expensive show to attend.
Yeah, it is.
I mean, if you're in San Francisco or somewhere close, it's not so bad. But yeah, it's a cool hotel too.
The Pullman, yeah.
I can't remember the name of it. I'm glad you do. It's got a big old boat.
Or at least it was. I mean, they changed hands, but yeah.
Yeah, I miss hanging out with people, but I feel like I hang out with people enough. I don't really see people because mostly it's like I'm seeing myself on a screen. But I get to chat with people and it kind of goes okay. But since I have this kind of platform, I get to do that more than most. So,
That's true.
Yeah. I like having all these pens to check out and buy. I get it. I get it. I've been here, but I've had you on mute because I was on the phone. What'd you miss? Nothing.
Missed a cheese ball, crackers.
Still here. Digging into that cheese. She goes straight into the top of the cheese ball. That's the...
I can only tell you I don't remember the last time I had one. I was probably 10.
Really?
Last time, I don't know last time.
She led me to believe that this was like a venerable family tradition.
I
and
mean,
that I had been holding out on...
older. But yeah, every year until I was like 10 or 12 or something we had it. And I can only say that I only went on instinct of what I did as a child and didn't think about it. I went in the top of it and just started scraping off almonds for you like I did as a kid.
Yeah, that's fine.
And then I ate all the almonds because I'm
an
adult now. Yes. I like almonds now.
Good.
I have a better taste buds, better palate now. I've grown up so much.
So much since you were 10.
Yep.
Wouldn't even recognize you.
I was very tall for my age, actually.
Really?
I was really...
Well, girls usually are,
I know.
right? That's
yeah. So, I'm probably not that much bigger.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm a year older than one of my cousins, and I know that like my mom would find clothes that would like kind of fit me, and that would be the same. That would be the right size for my female cousin.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Like same kind of size, even though she's a year younger than I am.
Yep.
Yeah. I caught up with her.
Did you get the purple?
Oh, I'm sure Becky got the purple one.
Well, I'm just making sure.
I'll bet you $1 American that she got the purple one.
I will bet you 1 Korean won that it's
done. Do we have denominations that small?
No.
Well, I'll put it on your tab, and eventually you'll be able to give me a penny.
At some point, I will give you a penny.
Tell the Black Pin Society. Oh yeah, the Black Pin Society. Like, you just want to know about it? Is that what's up, Sir Knight? The Black Pin Society is kind of like a
secret society. That's not secret so much.
Yeah, it's not a secret. It's like a social club. It's like a funny little...
It's a scotch and cigars outside club for the... Mostly that.
It's mostly older dudes.
Yeah.
But yeah, people just like black pens. And you can get a pin for it.
A pin.
Yeah. I've got a couple of pins.
Paul Arano? I forget which was
Arano. Hard A.
Apparently. Is in charge of it.
The Grand Poobah.
Yes, the Grand Poobah.
Here is a Black Pen Society pin. 2019's version.
Yep.
There's, of course, no 2020 version.
Yeah.
So
I don't know if I got the 2019 one. I always get them
I think you did.
Well, I mean, if you have one, I have one, technically.
Yeah. Well.
From working at FC, Scott is very pro black pens. Like, anything that comes out always is the first one is a black pen model.
Yep.
And I have opinions on that. But I still get the Black Pen Society pin.
People really, it's a classic color. People dig
it.
It sells well.
It's a lack of color, but,
okay.
Technically.
Do they do their meetings everywhere or just at DC? Kind of.
I think it's pretty much DC is where the main...
I think pretty much any pin show you go to, there'll be people that'll like just hang out. Basically, it's a thing like you pay Paul a few bucks, you get yourself a pin, and then you can just like go and hang out and swap stories with people on the patio at some point. Like, it's not a...
There's not a lot of structure.
There's not a lot of structure.
Yeah.
There aren't like... The rule is that you have to like black pens. You don't have to only like black pens. You just have to be fine with a black pen.
You have to be fine with black pens, yeah.
Any color of trim is fine with them. They don't really care. It doesn't really matter.
No, it really.
It's just a fun thing that somebody started doing.
Yep.
I think technically I'm in what they call the Bridge Committee, to bring in the youth and such. I think.
I'm in the Rainbow Pen Society.
Yep. The Anything But a Black Pen Society.
No. Look, I have lots of Black Pen Society pins, so I'm officially in the club.
You're looking for pins? Well, they have them. They have them. There's a new one every year. At least one. There was one year there were two when Susan Worth died. There was a red one and a purple version. Yeah. I forget which one I have. I see the red one, but there might be another. DC last few years, Paul's given a speech, so I wonder if he did that at other shows. Nah, pretty much does that at DC. Yeah. Doesn't always give a speech either. Like that's not an every time thing. A lot of times that'll be like an in memoriam sort of thing. So a couple of years ago it was Jim, and then this last year, I forget who it was last year.
I think the age of the youth is it's quite open-ended. I mean,
there's some people in there that are fairly young.
Yeah.
But
I mean, I would say 30 and under. The youth.
Yeah.
I don't know if youth.
I think that counts. That counts.
The younger generation.
Yeah, the newer pin folks in some sense, but like a pin too lazy to check the site and mail things. Well, yeah. Can't just join the BPS unless an existing member asks you a very important question. Yeah, like black pens. It's not a secret, Kimberly. It's not a secret. Just that's what's up. Stealth black pins are cool. Yeah, they totally are. I was tempted by Stealth Black Vanishing Point, the one from this last year.
Yep.
I didn't get it, but just one of those things where Mike goes, I'm feeling cheap today, and I just didn't do it.
I don't know if you mentioned it. Happy holidays to you, Alex. Merry Christmas.
Okay.
Either or.
Yep.
It's about to go away, so I just want to make sure to.
But just scroll up off the top. Let's see. Don't know about the BPA, the RP. It's Rainbow Pen. Same thing. So, it's just like it's a bit of silliness, really. Just a fun thing.
Yep.
But yeah, Audrey has some black pens.
Mm-hmm.
Sure. Yeah, I've got a couple. I just inked another one up today. I cleaned it yesterday, but it's a loaner pen, and I haven't done the review on it yet. It's
Does gray count?
Sure, it's light black.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's I mean, if I'm gonna pick something, I will go with gray. I do love a good gray pen and gray ink too. So there's
same.
Yeah.
This is the Pilot Justice 95, which is a bigger pen than you think it is. Like, I always think of it as kind of like a, just regular old medium-sized pen. But let me find something that's, hey, get your paws
No,
on
there's
it.
no pin for the rainbow pen.
No, we haven't done that yet.
No, we haven't had any way to really
there it is next to
distribute it in person. It would be better.
3776.
Yep.
It's also a good bit like bigger around, just kind of a weightier, bigger thing. The thing that's cool about the Justice is not only is it a Pilot with a grooves on it, but it has an adjustable nib.
You gotta do the
hand thing. I don't know if I can. That's better. I never set up my desk cam for this because I didn't have time. But the deal is, it's got this little bar on the top that you can probably make out. And when you turn this deal, it scooches it back.
Yeah.
So the idea is that it gets harder or softer depending on how much of that bar is bracing the nib.
Yeah.
I've found, though, that it doesn't really get any softer, or at least not much. It's definitely not a flex nib of any kind. But what it does do is it makes the nib right wetter.
Yeah.
Which is really interesting. I think you can actually see it in this. I just inked it up today. This is that Poor Man's Sapphire that I had on the ink vent. You can see. Come on. Focus. There we go. You can see the smaller squiggle is with it on the hard end, and then the other one is on the soft end, and it's just a whole lot more ink went down. Also, Justice is spelled weird, but, Yeah. You can show us how to undo the nib from an FC pen so you can really clean it. You don't really need to, frankly, for Franklin Christoph.
I don't recommend pulling a nib unless you have to. And there are cases that you have to. It's just adding extra stress onto the feed and housing and you have to make sure it's keyed in properly because there is a flat spot that you have to make sure it's lined up. Otherwise, there's more prone to cracking. So really, to change it, or if you want to just take it out of the nib, just doing the unscrewing, basically pinching.
I'm about to.
Oh, okay.
So it doesn't work as like the Emperor? No, it's not like an ink bar or an overfeed. Yeah. It's just a brace that goes on top of it.
Yeah.
So that when it's closer to the tipping, it doesn't flex, and you move it back, and it lets it open. At least that's the idea, but it really it makes it feel wetter is basically what it does. So if you want to take out the nib unit on a Franklin Christoph, that's what this is. I take my finger and put it there, like in a little crook of my... Hey.
Just pinch it.
Just pinch it a little bit. And I put my thumb on the flat bottom bit there, and then I twist this.
Yeah, you don't want to twist the nib.
Don't twist the nib. You just want to grip it firmly here, and then just twist this. And you just unscrew this unit. But you don't really need to. You can just take the section off. It's going to do the same thing.
You just take the converter. If you have one of those bulb syringes, just shoot a bunch of water.
Yeah.
If you go to Target, at least unless they've changed it, which you never know, but at Target they have the ear wax removal kit. It's the Up and Up brand, which is their brand, but it has a blue
I'll go grab mine.
Do you have that's the one you have?
Yeah.
And it fits perfectly on the Standard International little nipple on the housing. So it just cleans really nicely. So that's what I use at FC. That's what I bring to shows to clean out. Yeah, the colors you wanted for a sheening ink. Let me think. The one that Mike just put on for day 25 is that purple that's sheening a lot, right?
Venta? What are they asking?
Somebody was asking about a nice sheening ink that is not blue.
Oh yeah, that's the Harlequin Baba Bill.
Oh, is that what that? Okay.
Boda Bill. All right, Katie, I need you to get down, sweetie. My bulb syringe just hit the floor. So this is kind of my nib cleaning kit. This is the
that's
bulb
the one
syringe.
I'm talking about. Yep.
She was talking about. And this is actually a really good one. This is my third one, and this is the only one that's really good. So I had the Red Cross one that was white.
Sometimes they're super brittle and hard. It's not easy to squeeze a lot of water through. This is just really pliable.
Yeah, my Red Cross one was like, oh, this looks like quality. It's so stiff that it was like, it just ruined my hand. And I've got strong hands, but it would just like, you could only clean a few pens and you're like, my hand is cramping up.
Yep.
So this is really good. And then I have this blunt nose syringe with a blunt needle on there. And this has got a lot, all the numbers have worn off of it, right? This is kind of old, but I use this for mostly for cleaning out converters. You can stick that in the converter and just blast water through the converter and it'll clean it out real nice. And then my other trick, maybe everybody knows about this already, but a lot of different fountain pens have sort of like proprietary ends. And you can see, you can see that the tip on here is pretty small. First one was stiff and split down the middle. Yeah, mine broke. One of mine broke too. So it's pretty small, and this fits the regular standard international nipple thing on the back of this, like Franklin Christoph's. But if you have a pilot or something, that's the end on a pilot.
Yeah.
So it's way bigger. You're not gonna get this around it. This is a platinum, again, real big.
Yep.
This is a Lamy, again, real big. So what I did is I took cartridges and I just snipped off the back end.
Yep.
And the thing is, when you snip off the back end, you can just put the tip of your bulb syringe in there, in the back of it, put the cartridge in the pen as usual, and then just blast water through it. And most of the time, that's going to do plenty of cleaning for you. Like, you don't need to disassemble anything.
Yeah.
You can just do that. So that's like my quick nib cleaning
That's
thing.
exactly what I do. Yep.
If something is real stubborn, I'll just take the whole section off and I'll just throw it in my ultrasonic thing.
Yep.
But also I tend to let pens go a long time. Like I'll use up the ink and then I'll just put them in a bin.
Yeah.
And then when that bin gets full,
so many pens that are inked. Yeah.
Yeah. When that bin gets full, I'll start just stacking stuff on top of the bin. And then I went to a flower pot this last time.
The IKEA one. Yeah.
IKEA flower pot.
I noticed it. Yeah.
Yeah. It's because my bin was too full. Yeah. But I've cleaned about 10 pens in the last day or so. So I've only got 13, I think, left in the dirty pile. Oh. So
also, I gave you guys a good tip on this Target Up and Up syringe. Don't be buying them all up. I need to go and get some too. Leave some for me out there, okay?
I think we'll be okay.
Okay.
But this comes in the earwax cleaning kit, which I guess you could use it for that too. But like, totally worth it for this bulb syringe. This thing is great. So, gotta try that. Oh, you're welcome. I'm glad that it helps out a couple of people. All right, good job. Thought it might be easy to take out the action nib. It isn't hard, but the thing about doing that too often is that it will wear down subtly the plastic of the feed or the housing, the round bit, and then like your nib will get way too easy to take out, or it can split. Some housings will split sometimes, or sometimes a feed will break.
So yeah, sometimes we've had, if it's done and just even unscrewing and screwing it, it just adds a little bit of extra stress on it, and sometimes the feed has been on to snap where the inside and where the feed is on the outside there.
And
that
like,
can happen.
Like for instance, on the 3776, I'll pull it just to, don't do this at home, kids. Man, I won't pull it. It doesn't want to come out. There's actually a thin section on the 3776 feed that's right about in here. You can't really see it on here, but if you're not careful, you can snap that in half. So, like, pulling nibs isn't usually dangerous, but, like, it's not something you want to do routinely, is what I'm saying. So, and mostly you don't need to, unless you really need to deep clean something.
Yeah, I mean, there are cases if you have, like, a big plug or something got caught in the feed.
Or you just left it there and it got way too... oh no, is that open?
No.
Okay, good. Or it just got like way too dried out.
Yeah.
Beth says she's at over 30 pens inked right now. She's in the big leagues with Mike and Kimberly.
Wow.
No,
we have more than that.
I do.
He was trying to convince me that he had fewer, and then we counted. And
so last night I was like, you know what? I don't have that. She's gonna knock over your drink. I was like, I don't have that many pens inked right now. And I was just like, what do you have, like 40? I'm like, no, come on, way less than that.
And he said it just like that, too, like, oh, you're being ridiculous.
No. And so I went and counted. We were guessing. I'm like, I don't know. She said 35, and I'm like, I bet it's lower than that. And so I went and counted, and it was at 34. And then I forgot that I had this I had this box of pens that had some pens in it.
Some pens is full.
So it was about 40 and change. So Claire's up to 3 pens inked.
Wow.
She's in Audrey numbers right there.
Michael wants recommendations on a really good flex nib watching too many calligraphy videos.
If you're watching calligraphy videos and you don't want to do flex stuff, you need to get a dip
nib. Yep.
Dip pen.
Let's get a Zebra.
Yeah, Zebra G or something like that.
Yep.
Yeah, get a dip pen. It'll just make your life a lot easier for that sort of thing.
And then you don't have to use fountain pen friendly ones. You can use ones that are a little thicker or interesting shimmers and sheens. You can even add what you want to it. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, but fountain pens, unless you go like, there are some vintage Watermans and stuff that are really flexible, but there's nothing modern that's really, nothing like the calligraphy stuff you're watching on things.
I mean, we have the FC ones, the gold ones. Again, they're more bouncy. The steel ones. I mean...
I don't have ones.
Yeah. They're good, but they're out of stock right now. We're waiting on a shipment, so... But there are some options out there. But generally speaking, doing a dip. If you're watching interesting calligraphy videos, they're likely just doing
They're probably doing
nips.
a dip pen. You say, sweet Jesus. The thing about dip pens is they're generally very inexpensive. So like the holder can cost some, especially if you get like fancy carved ones and stuff. But
certain woods,
But you can just get like a regular dip pen holder for very little money, and the nibs themselves are very inexpensive.
Yeah, there's a couple bucks, right?
Yeah, well, sometimes less because they're meant to wear out. They're not sturdy. They're not made of gold. They're just like they're meant to go. So, so we've got a couple of suggestions for Desiderata. If you want to drop $100-$200. Pierre makes some really nice pens that take those flexible calligraphy nibs, which are cool. Yep. But yeah, I mean, they're a little more high dollar, but yeah. You might want to figure out if you like dip pens first before you invest
really
in something
go
like
in
that.
on it.
But if you want flexible calligraphy stuff, that's what you got to do.
Yeah.
Hello, Merry Christmas. What's up, Kevin? Flexor Calligraphy. Yep. Merry Christmas from San Diego. Tips on a cleaning solution. Really, all you need is just room temperature water.
Room temperature water, yeah.
But if you want to get, let's see, do I even have any?
There are pen flushes.
I prefer JB's Pen Flush is my favorite one, but I know Van Ness and Goulet and Anderson and everybody has their own version of it.
Yeah.
It's basically water with a little bit of dish soap and a tiny bit of ammonia.
Yep.
You can use that if you have a real stubborn, cleaning job that needs to be done. But really, room temperature water is all you need. Don't go hot water.
No.
Cold water is fine too, but room temperature is perfectly good.
Yep.
That's what I use in my my ultrasonic. If I have something that really needs to be deep cleaned, I'll put like just a tiny bit of dish soap in my ultrasonic with it. Mm-hmm. But that's plenty.
I mean, ultrasonic's another thing that you can recommend to people.
Oh yeah, ultrasonics are great. You can get one from Amazon for like $20. They're just find whatever's the cheapest thing. Basically, they're not
even when you clean it out. And you're like, oh, it's clean enough. If you put on ultrasonic, you can watch it and still come out of it with that. So.
Yeah, the ultrasonic will take it out of every tiny little cranny of those feeds and stuff. It's pretty great. I like the ultrasonic a lot. I think it's... My mom actually got me my first one.
Oh.
Yeah.
You're really having like sounds coming out.
These hiccups, I keep trying to usually I have like 2 hiccups and it's done. And this one's just like surprising me. So.
I don't get them that often, but when I do, it's not a 2 and done for me.
Yeah, I'm usually like I'll have a hiccup and it'll go away.
Here.
Second JB's. Yeah, JB's is really good and easy to find.
Scrags is wearing her Mrs. Paws outfit.
Oh yeah.
She was up here before. Unfortunately, she just jumped down. But yeah, she's wearing her Christmas dress.
She'll probably be back up.
Yeah.
Oh, just ordered one from Desiderata. Nice. I really like those.
Pierre's awesome.
I think he makes good stuff.
Yep.
And I like Pierre. He hand makes like so much of that stuff. His like spring piston fillers are like he makes the spring.
That's his thing. Yeah, his thing is finding ways and doing every part by himself.
Yeah. So yeah, he's a good dude, and I'm sure you'll like it. The only caveat is you have to remove the nib after you use it. Yeah, so like zebra nibs and stuff, like I said, they're made to wear out, and they will rust eventually. So just take them out of the pen. Yep. Who's the greatest Polish philosopher, and why is it ruining? I don't really know Polish philosophers off the top of my head. The other thing about me is that I tend to not look at like who's from where. So I could know some Polish philosophers and not.
Yeah.
I mean, my favorite one that I know personally is Peter Jaworski.
Yeah.
He's Polish. Sure. He's great. But Roman Ingarden, I don't know.
Michael also says he may see us back at the Triangle Pen Club someday when people see each other again.
Oh, nice. Oh, hey, Michael. Yeah. I know him. I had to lean in close to see your picture there. You might recognize Michael too.
Oh, I'm sure.
Yeah, I hope that we'll do that again. That would be cool. We haven't done any online pen club stuff, but our pen club is mostly older folks, and we just haven't tried to do a Zoom thing yet. So, SBRE Brown recently reviewed a Desirado. Very nice, cool.
You reviewed a few of his too.
Yeah, I've done a few of his as well.
Yep.
If you look at my back catalog, got a couple of them in there for sure. Yep, he does good stuff.
Yep,
I like him. Nothing is clear of a very interesting greetings.
Belarus. That's
awesome.
Wow.
That's very cool.
Who knew that we would have interactions with people from all over these places?
It's wild to me. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. I mean, just in this little holiday chat, we got 70 people on here right now. Thanks, 15 likes. Thanks for the likes, y'all. I appreciate it.
If you would have asked me how many people were going to show up on today's live stream, I honestly was
10.
I was going to say 20, 25. Honestly, I had not looked at that number until now. I'm shocked that there are that many people.
Yeah, I know,
hello,
right?
yes.
Yeah. So.
Yeah,
it's just the way our club goes.
It just depends on where you are. There are certain shows too where it's really heavily influenced by younger people, and there are other shows that it's.
Which ones?
SF, I would say, is a younger crowd.
Yeah, way younger crowd. I think Triangle too, much younger crowd.
You think so?
Yeah. Especially lately.
Okay.
I don't know which ones are an older crowd. Like what? Ohio probably, because it's mostly vintage.
I've never been to Ohio,
so
I can't say. That's the one. I grew up and lived in Ohio for 24 years, 25 years at least. I never went to the Ohio show.
Well, you weren't really into pens then either. Not
exactly. Yeah.
I
mean, maybe Atlanta.
Nah, Atlanta's pretty young too.
You think?
Atlanta's where all the internet kids show up. That is
okay, I guess because of that, but before Brad and stuff started going.
Yeah, I don't know. I think he's been going to that one as long as I have, so I don't know.
Long Island?
Oh, Long Island is mostly an older crowd. That's true. It's a smaller crowd too.
Every show, if you looked at Mike's
really
things,
says that in there.
You just have a different atmosphere at every show, and it depends on who's running the show.
I think just overall they've been getting younger.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Younger and
more diverse in terms of people, women, men, people of color, just.
Better gender mix too.
Yeah, it's just a better mix of people, and everyone I've talked to has always been so happy to see just lots more people of different areas to get into fountain pens too. So it's only spreading more, which is even the old white men are enjoying it too. Sorry, Mike, but
I am what I am.
Generally speaking, when we first started going to shows, it really was not much diversity at all, and so.
You're one of very few women in the room. You and Lisa Anderson and maybe Lisa Van Ness and Joel's sister, whose name I am blanking on right now.
Charlene? Oh, shoot. I almost said it backward there. I'm sorry.
I'm blanking. Yeah.
Shoot.
You're on the right track. Once you say it, I'll know it. DC didn't seem young to you. The thing about DC, Jillian, is that it's...
Cheryl.
That's it. Cheryl. The thing about DC is that it's so big. And Susie. That it's... I couldn't even tell you what the demographic is for DC because it's so big.
That's one that... Yeah, there's the classic crowd there, but also, since it keeps wanting to grow, the introduction of different new brands has to come in with it.
The after
show.
Did
we ever talk about Bob? I don't remember us. Did we talk about that?
Oh, I don't know. Probably. I think we found out while we were on a show on one of these. I don't
know. No, I found out some other way. I don't remember what it was.
The guy who ran the DC show died recently.
Bob Johnson. So his nephew, I believe, is going to be the one running the show, but he's the one who he had been helping Bob.
I don't think I know him at all.
I don't think I do either. Honestly,
I knew Bob's.
Oh, an LA show
wife.
is. His wife had done stuff at the front tables and things like that.
She was very nice.
She was always nice.
Well, still is. LA I've never been to, so I couldn't know. What show would you recommend for someone's first show? Well, I mean, if like location isn't an issue.
Yeah, if you can go to any of them, what would you pick? Bye, Michael. It was good seeing you.
Yeah, see you later, Michael. Come to Denver. Denver is great. It's small. It's kind of bite sized. So like as a first show, it's not going to overwhelm. I was thinking Triangle for the same reason. It really
depends on your personality. Our first show was Triangle show. Mm-hmm. It is a smaller show. Some people, when you're first starting to get into the community, it's better to have a little bit more one-on-one interaction with other people that are just other pen enthusiasts and vendors, just because you can learn a lot of information about the pens, because everyone wants to talk about, what they have. Yeah. And at a big show, like, stop that, your calls are too long, you're going to get a snag in my sweater. You're not going to get a DC and or San Francisco for the most part. You're not getting that one-on-one interaction.
San Francisco's not too bad.
We were busy in San Francisco this year than we were at DC.
Oh, that's true.
So it's just gotten so much bigger since they've been doing more promotion and a lot more for it. So having that, if you want to have more interaction as earlier, I would say a Triangle. What else would you say?
Maybe Atlanta?
Maybe Baltimore. But Baltimore's sort of in between.
Oh,
it's
Baltimore's
not too busy, but...
Yeah, I think so. Like the busy ones, like San Francisco.
Oh yeah, Triangle is Raleigh, basically.
Yeah, that's the Raleigh show. Yeah, sorry. I think also, like my favorite show is Chicago, but I'm not sure how that would be for a first. I met a ton of first timers there, though.
Yeah.
So
oh yeah. I mean, I did too.
Maybe that's a good first.
Denver's a smaller one too.
Yeah, that's the first one.
The other thing to take consideration is, if money is a factor for you, certain shows cost a lot more to get to. Raleigh isn't a huge hub. And just to be at. Yeah, San Francisco is super expensive. Mm-hmm. Flight might not be quite as much depending on where you are, but staying there, eating there, that's more expensive. Yeah. And if you want to go to Arkansas show, again, there aren't as many planes if you're going to have to fly, so that's going to cost a little bit more.
And like St. Louis is crazy expensive to get to.
Yeah.
But I haven't been to St. Louis yet because it's so hard to get to.
Yeah, exactly.
I was going to go this year.
Those are just all things to take into consideration for the show that you want to go to.
Like shows that have a great hangout after the show. Yeah, Chicago, San Francisco, Baltimore, all up there, and St. Louis I've never been to. So.
But to know, I think having the Pen Show After Dark things, like having set things where as part of the show, because once you get to meet those people, you sort of form your own little groups, and so you don't have to do the official thing, but you can also hang out with the other people afterwards.
I mean, even if you don't really know anybody there, like go to a show and find like me or Brad Dowdy or Anna or one of those, because like the people
what about me? Why was I not in there? Oh, thanks.
Well, because you're not going to be at the after party.
I mean, it's a possibility.
If you find Audrey, go find Audrey. Also,
don't find me.
Well,
I mean, likely I'll be in my room trying to sleep and eat some food. But, if there's a chance of it, right?
Yeah, that's, if they find me, they'll find you. Mm-hmm. But also, I just didn't want to sick strangers on you. Like, saying to everybody.
I mean, the whole show is that way.
That's fun.
True.
But, like...
we having people coming up and be like, I know you, and they think that it's weird that they're like...
It's totally rad. We love that.
Yeah.
Totally rad,
it's so weird, but I watch other people, too, in different... Not just Pen... What's going on?
If she was being cute, I was going to have you move over so people could see her.
No, she is not.
Outfit. She's not being cute.
But when you have just people chatting like this, you feel like you get to know them. And you do, essentially. I mean, this is just how we are, basically. I mean...
If you've seen one of these, you've met us. But also, like, the other reason I said hunt down, like, me or Brad or somebody is because we're not necessarily always at a table, like, during a show. Yeah, And so, like, if you find me, I'm not usually at a table, and so we can, like, chat and be like, hey, Mike, can you show me around? I'd be like, yeah. Whereas Audrey's going to be, like, working. So, I had reasons. I just hadn't gotten to them yet.
Kimberly, yes, I do remember Nails After Dark.
That was cool.
And that was very fun. We had so Chicago has this, in the lobby area, these big, tall tables.
Chicago has such a good hangout area.
Yeah. And so it just it had a good amount of, spots that people can sit there and do their nails and just hang out. And, like, I think you got your nails done, right? Is that not right? We had men, women, just people coming over, and I just brought a bunch of, nail polish, random ones that I'm like, maybe somebody will like this, maybe not, but
yeah, brought like a case of nail polish.
Yep.
Yeah, that was cool. I don't know if maybe, I don't remember. Seems like a thing I would do. Pin strangers aren't real strangers. That's true.
Yeah, Julian, Baltimore is basically right off the airport. It's
yeah, that's where they moved it back to.
Yep.
Do a face mask after dark one year. We've thought about it, but the face masks look so horrific.
They are horrifying. Yes.
And a lot of times you want to like wash your face off after you do one, right?
No, you're washing off the good stuff that you put on there. You're wasting money if you're washing off after.
Thing is, I'm only ever using half a face mask anyway.
I mean, a sheet mask. If you're talking about that, a face mask, then you want to rinse those off.
I meant like the kind you paste on.
Oh well, then those you rinse off. Yeah.
Yeah, we can do that sometime. We just have to do it not in the bar. You know what? Whatever. We'll just terrify people.
You just want somebody to go to your random room to do it?
No. Well, you can get like a side room a lot of times.
Just, something to think about.
Sheet mask you don't wash off. Yeah, that's right.
Yep.
Yeah. I use like the charcoal ones a lot of times. Like a good charcoal mask. That kind of thing. Just like my coffee one was really good.
You never use it though.
I didn't use it enough.
No, you sure haven't.
I didn't use it enough. So.
It's been an hour.
Has it?
Not quite because we were late. So.
Yeah, well, that's because I was busy ruining this whole. It looked so good last week. Like,
People were commenting.
It looked so good.
Our lights aren't on. Look, we just were a mess trying to come in here.
But look, we wanted to do opening packages with the family, and we're almost done.
A quarter till, I was like, this is gonna be a good amount of time for Mike to get ready. Yeah. I'm like, we gotta go, and Mike's like, nope, we're finishing the opening the presents. So it ended up being 3 minutes till, and he decided to come in here. So
yeah, it was fun.
Yeah.
Character sheet masks. We got a couple of those.
Not right now. I'm out of them.
Oh, you used them all?
Yeah. Oh. I mean, I've had them once or so.
Fair.
Yeah.
Your skin looks luminous, Audrey.
Well, thank you. That's highlighter. I'm not saying this isn't natural. It's nice lighting and highlighter. It's not.
Mine's a little bit hot, so I'm a little blown out. But
yeah,
my skin's not bad. It's okay.
Yeah, this is definitely highlighter. Look at that.
Yeah, you're really high lit.
Look, I went with the gold theme. It's holidays. I went with gold.
You do a very good job on your makeup when you do your makeup. This is maybe the best job I've seen you do on your makeup.
Are you saying that it's usually bad?
That's exactly what I'm saying.
It's probably true. I'm not. Well, during the week, I'm wearing this much is not being covered.
Yeah.
That much. I do my eyebrows. Like, that's as good as anyone's gonna deal with.
Start doing like a really bold eyebrow.
Yeah.
Like a bold eyeliner and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just
like all the boldness you would have here, just like push it into your eyes.
That's why I think it's really weird that all these brands come out with what they're going to release for seasons ahead. Mm-hmm. So all these makeup brands have been doing lipsticks and lip glosses and stuff, and I'm like, I'm not buying those now. I'm not getting it all over my face. So I feel bad that, they're probably not selling as many because of that. Bye, Kimberly.
Julie says your makeup is beautiful today.
Oh, thank you.
So, Kimberly, thanks for coming in. Merry Christmas to you as well. What's the Chinese order going to be? All the appetizers? Oh, I don't really do that. Audrey always gets a hot and sour soup.
I'm a big Chinese soup fan. It's cheap.
Yeah.
They're filling.
Yeah.
That makes me be able to get a full second meal out of my Chinese, like the food that I get.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm a hot and sour soup. Once in a while, egg drop. Egg drop can be a little bit hit or miss for me. Kate.
I have to see what the soup is going to be first. Like, because sometimes a lot of Chinese soups will have like a lot of thickener in them, and I don't like it when my soup is thick.
Cornstarch for day. That's fine. I'm fine with it. Snotty. Fine.
No, yeah, I didn't want to say snotty, but that's exactly my problem.
That's what it's like.
So, yeah, I don't like that. I like a wonton soup. If it's
it has pork in it, but yeah.
Well,
that's the reason why I don't.
I just like the broth. Like it's just such a good broth sometimes.
It is. Yeah.
And they don't usually thicken that one up.
No,
That's
it's
usually,
always just a regular broth.
You know, let's get a wonton soup for me tonight. It's Christmas.
Wow, Christmas
yeah.
calories don't count. I was gonna make cookies tonight. We still have to talk to my parents. We have a long day still.
Becky also likes the hot and sour.
Everyone,
so is Ileana. Crab Rangoon.
I'm not a crab Rangoon person.
Yeah, you don't like seafood. Crab Rangoon for me is another one of those things like a little bit hit or miss. A good crab Rangoon is very good, but too often they're like way too over fried and it just tastes like oil, and I don't like that.
Yep.
I'm
a fan of vegetable spring rolls, like a good spring roll as well.
Now I'm gonna likely get black pepper chicken.
Yep.
White rice. Wonton soup.
And I'm excited. We can eat more rice this time because we can make some rice tonight.
Yeah, we don't have to save it.
Tomorrow.
Yeah.
I have a rice cooker now.
That's true. Audrey is so excited about this rice cooker.
I love rice. I mean...
And I make pretty good rice without a rice cooker.
He does.
So, like, we've just always done that. But this can make a lot more rice more conveniently.
Yeah.
So, I've only ruined the rice, I think, once.
Jackie, cheese ball is right here. Mike was making fun of me because I went in from the top.
That's fine. I usually just slice it in half and then go into the middle. Because then you don't have to bust. Then you don't have to bust through the nuts. You just slice it and then you just like go into the cheesy.
Nuts,
you just get in the cheesy middle. Hey, can I get some more of those crackers?
Sure.
Yeah. So, dim sum. You know, I've only been to dim sum one time. We got that with
in Durham. Yeah.
Yeah, in Durham.
Unfortunately,
Claire got a rice cooker this year too.
Wow. The year of rice cookers.
Yeah.
I don't eat pork.
Yeah.
Or seafood.
So dim sum is
so
tougher
it's
for her.
really difficult for me. Yeah.
I never knew people made rice without rice cookers.
I'm telling you, that's how a lot of people are. They're like, you don't use a rice cooker? Yeah.
She's like, no, I use Mike in a pot.
Yep.
She's like, hey, make some rice.
I told this story already today. Sorry, you have to listen to it. But one of the trips that I was going to Cambodia, we had to cook our own meal. And we're just like, of course, they had the huge bags of rice, of course. So we boil the water. We're getting ready to put the rice in. And we go to scoop it. And was there a mouse living inside the rice bag?
I don't know. Was there?
Yes, there was.
Were some of those rices black?
I didn't know. I didn't.
Poops?
Not that we scooped out. Did we still scoop it out and boil the rice and eat it? Yes, we did.
Yeah.
Look,
you're boiling it. It's boiled for safety.
I mean, who knows what the conditions are before they even get into the bag anyway, right?
Yep.
It's the way it's grown too. It's in a mud field is basically what it is. So.
You use it for quinoa, farro, and barley too. This one actually has a steel cut oats setting, and I always ruin steel cut oats. I cannot cook it for anything.
We're gonna.
I might give it a shot.
Right?
Well, I don't know. Yep. I might still hate it because I don't love oatmeal, but I'm willing to believe this machine can make it better than I can.
And this can also do. It has a separate basket for steaming things, so I'm excited about steaming things that we're.
Well, and our buddy Yas sends us the tamales.
There you go. Yeah.
I'll steam the crap out of those.
Nose is down here. He's been down here the whole time. Unfortunately, Nose hurt his back again. Every Christmas, he hurts his back. For whatever reason, he does.
That guy. So yeah, Nose has been a little limpy around for the last couple of days.
Yeah.
He's doing better today, though. He's been out and about.
He's been out more.
I doubled up his pain medicine, so
yeah,
it's helping. He's just sleepy.
I know. He's eating food without you.
Steel cut oats in an Instant Pot are excellent. I believe it. I mean, I have some friends that swear by steel cut oats. They're like, oh yeah, I soak it overnight, and then I make it, and it's just like clumpy snot. It's terrible. You think the soup is bad. Oh.
You're very texture bothered.
That's the thing that bothers me about food more than anything else is texture, I think.
Yeah. My mom's very similar. She's very particular about texture. There's a lot of things she's like, I don't like it. Well, do you not like the taste, or is it the texture? It's texture. Yeah,
like I like bananas. Like I like the flavor of bananas, but I don't like the feel of a banana.
I like neither.
I get it.
Yeah.
I get it. But like a banana bread, I'll wreck a banana bread. Banana runts all day.
No.
Banana Laffy Taffy?
No.
Sorry, my dentist. You like your oats and cookies? Oh, I do too.
So
I'm just gonna make some oat cookies.
I have 3. I already made a batch of peanut butter blossoms, which are the peanut butter cookies with the Hershey's Kiss in the middle. Made those. We still have some. Mike's been very good about not eating all of them in one sitting or a few sittings. So we've had them for a few days.
It's been a week, I think.
I mean,
I think we've had it for almost a week.
Almost.
Yeah.
So I was going to make another batch of those, and I was going to make these chewy ginger molasses cookies, and then I was going to make some of the oatmeal raisin for Mike. I will not eat any of those because that's basically a granola bar, and you're calling it a cookie, and I'm not having it.
Well.
Yeah.
We found my grandma's recipe for oatmeal raisin cookies.
See, I like the Doubletree Hotel chocolate chip cookies. They put walnuts or something in it. That I'm just like, oh, don't need the walnuts. Take those out.
Mm-hmm.
Leave them.
Well, you got to ruin a perfectly good cookie by putting nuts in it.
Yeah.
Brownies are the same way for me. I want just brownies.
Don't be putting those walnuts on top. Just leave a brownie as is.
Mm.
Yep. Good. See, Jack, you know what's up.
Mm-hmm. Just eat around them too, but.
I mean, as a kid, I would have done that, but I just don't have the.
Ruth wants a recipe for chewy ginger molasses.
What did I do with my phone?
Mm.
I Googled, and there's a few different recipes that you can find. Mostly, generally, they're pretty much the same. I did chewy ginger molasses cookies, and then I also added turbinado sugar on there. The turbinado sugar is what you roll it in before you actually bake it. So I searched all those words together and gave me the recipes. And again, there's a few up there. I just picked one that looked very similar to the one I'm used to. I don't know what happened to the recipe that I had actually saved before, but it looks basically the same.
I'm trying to, yeah, send us an email and say, hey, let me get that recipe.
Oh, yeah, I can do that too. Yeah.
It's Mike@inkdependence.com.
Yeah.
I'm trying to make my email thing show up again, but all of this is ruined, so I can't find it on the screen. But I'll find it eventually. I don't know. Hopefully next week I will not break it.
That'd be good.
Well, we'll see. Wait, next week is New Year's Day, huh?
Wow.
Wild. It'll be 2021. What?
Thank goodness. Yeah, turbinado sugar is really good. It adds, I mean, you could do regular sugar. Certain recipes do have just roll in regular sugar. Yeah. I think we admit that, turbinado sugar on the outside is better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That didn't work. There it is. Thanks, Claire.
We can always count on a mod to do that for us. Thank you, Claire.
Well, they're the best.
Yep.
Julie agrees with you. Down with bananas.
Agreed.
It's fine.
I'm not a huge banana person.
Look, y'all might get your wish because they're extremely vulnerable to disease, and every once in a while a virus wipes them all out.
I like most fruits. But banana, man.
Mm-hmm. Hi, Scrags.
And our bananas are very weird. Visiting other places, other bananas look very different.
Yeah. There's like a zillion species of banana.
A million. And here, you're finding one, and that is it. Chiquita, Dole, or whatever. Dole? Do they have some too?
They make...
They do pineapple, but I thought they also did some...
Yeah. The pets didn't really get presents. Well, actually, my dad got the cats a toy. And also Scraggles got a toy from Dad.
Yep.
Scraggles doesn't really... She's very picky about toys. And she's very picky about treats. And
this little one right here. One.
We know what treats she likes, and she gets them like every day. So, Hi. You know what? Here, I'll give you a little treat. This treat is a chip with some cheese. Here. You love cheese.
She does like cheese. She's not a huge peanut butter fan, which is weird.
No, doesn't like peanut butter that much. And the cats, they're cats.
If you get them a toy, they're not gonna like it.
They'll like this one because they already like the one that they have, so it's good.
But generally speaking, get a twisty tie, get a rubber band. Cat's gonna be happy.
Remember Y2K or 20 years earlier? Dude, remember Y2K?
I remember where I was. I was at work that night, and then I quickly got off right before midnight, and nothing happened, of course. Spoiler alert, nothing happened.
What?
Yep.
You mean the robots didn't take over?
No.
Huh. No. Wow.
Yep.
Oh. All right. Well, you ready for some Chinese food?
Yeah. Yeah. I've only eaten part of a cheese ball and some of these cinnamon rolls. Just breakfast and lunch of champions.
That's how Christmas ought to be, though. Like, you ought to be eating just random stuff.
I need candy, too. Look,
I just got you candy last night.
I worked out for an hour today. I've been staying good. I've been still working out. I'm still eating lots of cookies, lots of candy. We got pizza yesterday. But look, I'm trying to even it out. I'm still doing my working out.
I didn't work out today.
I'm just going to gain a little bit. It happens.
I'm trying to stay warm in the winter.
I want to stay inside, eat some stuff, and go crazy. What did that lady say on that YouTube video? I can't remember.
Oh.
Yeah. What was it? It was
we're gonna cook desserts and eat bread and get fat and sassy.
Fat and sassy. That's what it was.
Yeah.
Get fat and sassy.
Happy merriness and yummy Chinese food. Thanks very much, Ruth.
Yeah.
Rick, Merry Christmas, everyone. Happy family Christmas here. Just wound down in time to say hello. Good. I'm glad.
Good.
Eat and enjoy. I'm gonna.
We will.
That's what I do.
You can't feel guilty about, just a couple days of just splurging, eat whatever you want.
I'm not gonna feel guilty about it.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Look, it's been a terrible year. You shouldn't worry about that anyway, because, everyone else is doing the same thing. Everyone else is sitting at home eating food, getting fat, and being sassy. So
I have to admit that I'm disappointed in these chips. These crackers.
They are not good with these.
Every one I try to dig into the cheese,
it breaks every time. Yeah.
100%
That's why you got to use that. And then you were looking at me as I was trying to spread it. You thought that I was being ridiculous. I could see in your head going, she's having issues. Why can't she do this? And then
it wasn't that. It was that I don't want a huge thing of cheese.
I want cheese. I
like a very thin schmear.
For having salsa and chips and stuff, I want mostly salsa and a little bit of chip.
See, when I eat salsa, I dip the chip in the salsa.
That's how my mom is
pull
too.
it out.
Nope.
And it was like whatever salsa sticks.
That's not even getting. You're just eating chips with some juice, the tiniest amount of juice. With
chili juice.
Nope. I want tomatoes.
See, the tomatoes are squishy, and I don't like squishy. Yeah. Heck yeah. Also, just take a second, unclench your jaw.
Oh my gosh.
Some days I find that I just have to remind myself over and over again, unclench your face.
Your teeth are about to grind.
I'll be getting a headache. I'm like, why am I getting a headache? And it's because my jaw's
and even up here, I'll get a headache up here just from the whole tension. The whole thing. All the way, yep.
Yeah. So just, take a deep breath, unclench your jaw, enjoy a food that you like, have a glass of wine, take care of yourself. Salsa in a spray bottle? Yeah, give me some salsa in a spray bottle. I don't mind if a little something sticks to it, but I'm not going to try to scoop up the whole thing. Those Tostitos scoops are wasted on me. Except for, and this is weird, bean dip. I love a lot of bean dip on a chip.
Isn't it just refried beans in a can or whatever?
Yes, it is.
So why is it called bean dip? Why don't they just say refried beans? Here's take some chips. There you go.
Because beans in a can doesn't sound as good as bean dip. It's marketing. I grind your teeth so much. I actually got a mouth guard thing. And I got one of those thick ones. Not a full-on football mouth guard or anything, but it's just one row, but it's thicker than just you got the little thing that covers your teeth or whatever. Yeah. But I got the one that's got some meat to it because I really clench when I'm sleeping apparently. So anyway, take care of yourself. That's the thing for the season. Take care of yourself and other people.
Well, take care of yourself first.
Be
a little selfish, and
put your
that's
mask
okay
on
right
before
now.
assisting others. That's the yeah. Okay, Scrags. Did you like that chip? Are you the happiest right now?
I love the texture of beans. I love beans.
Rick's and beans.
Yeah,
you want to get Mexican food instead of Chinese?
They're not going to be open.
Fair enough. Salad equals salsa?
Yeah. No, because they...
love salad, I hate the texture of beans. Oh. Well, all right.
It's salsa.
I see. Yeah.
I like most salsas. Ones that are really blended together. It's just a little bit of tomato sauce, basically.
Yeah, I like a creamy salsa.
A chunky one, I'm okay with that too.
Yeah, I don't like the chunky one as much.
I'm okay with it.
You cream it down, and I'm like.
Yeah. You've been making so much noise here. I don't know either.
I'm sorry. They probably can't hear that.
Could you guys hear that? That was like...
That was my stomach and my whole digestive system just
it
went,
was just like,
give me Chinese food. 7-layer dip. I like about 6 of those layers. I'm not a fan of sour cream, but like everything else.
I'm not a fan of guac. I don't like guac or avocado. Guac. I don't like the texture.
Oh, such a weirdo.
Yeah.
What's your favorite pin of 2020? I don't know. What came out in 2020? I mean, this one, obviously.
Oh, you don't have to say that.
My safety first.
It's our last day of work today. Congrats.
Right on. Enjoy some time off. I mean, it's Friday, so it's a lot of people's last day of work, even if it wasn't Christmas. I don't know. What's your favorite pin you got this year? You know what? Let's save that for next week. That'll be the New Year's show.
I was just gonna say something. Okay.
And we can do like favorites and tops and stuff.
I should have a new pen next week. It was supposed to be here last Wednesday.
No.
Oh, this Wednesday, not last Wednesday.
Yeah.
But obviously, it's been in Greensboro for days.
Yeah.
So who knows when it's gonna come?
Yeah. Some of our stuff escaped the New Jersey whirlpool, but then it got pulled back into New Jersey. So.
Yeah. Do you want up here? Do you want to show off your dress? Because I'll do that. Come on.
Jump up. Either way. There you go.
There's Scraggles.
There's Scraggles. Saturday in Japan. One last push into the vacation. I always forget you're in Japan. Pins and poetry. Yep. Scraggles wants to show off her outfit. There she is.
Yep.
Mrs. Paws.
Yep.
Yeah, you might have to. There we go. What a cute dog.
She is the cutest.
And so she really puts up with us messing with her whole thing.
She likes it.
Yeah, she does.
Yep.
She likes wearing an outfit. Give some advice. Should you get a Pelican M600 or Aurora Optima? I think Optima. What do you think?
Really?
Yeah.
I was not going to say that.
You're going to say M600?
I was.
To be fair, I don't have an M600.
I have an M600.
Yeah, I've never actually used it. I think it's
you
right
still
around here.
Have it. It's around.
Yeah, I think it's in that rolly case right there.
Yeah. Well, so we didn't really help, but as far as I know, I think I just like the 600 nib better.
600 are so good nibs. The Aurora nibs are so good too.
Sometimes I thought you didn't like the medium. Like they're a little bit more hit or miss, I guess.
It's true. I do have a bit of a problem with like medium nibs from them,
which is weird.
Yeah. And
they're a little bit more feedbacky and more than a Pelican, obviously. So it depends on what kind of nib that you like.
All right, fine. You swayed me. I'm 600.
No, it doesn't matter. We're just.
Also, 600s are generally less expensive than an Optima as well. And to be fair, I like the 88 better than I like the Optima. I've decided.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know why. Usually I go for the flat tops, but I just like the 88 better. Here's an Optima. I can't reach the 600, but this is my Optima. I've only got one. I have a couple of. Do I have any in this drawer?
There you go.
Oh, great. So this is the 600. That's the Optima. The Optima is also heavier, and it's bigger, I think, once you take the caps off. The Optima.
And this is gonna be silly.
Actually, the 600 is a little bit longer when you take the caps off. I was not expecting that.
Yeah. I like. There you are again, Mike. I really like the clip on the Pelican. Look, it's silly. It's a bird bill. I think it's funny. I like it.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. All right.
Aesthetics,
look, if you like the nibs on these, I'd say go for it. I haven't used it, so I couldn't. I guess I shouldn't.
But looking at it, the Aurora looks fancier. I mean.
Yeah. It does have a very fancy look to it.
It does have a fancy look.
Yeah, I haven't loved the nib on this one, honestly. So, but like some of my 88s or my Aurora 88s, I love the nibs on those so much. So, like you're not gonna go wrong. They're both gonna be good.
Yeah, they're both good.
Yeah. See which one you get a better deal on.
That too. It depends on which model or what color and stuff that they have that you want.
Do Aurora nibs run more than on the fine side like Japanese pins, or are they more on the European size nibs? They're more European. So yeah, the Like the one outlier is Pelicans because those always run real wide.
Those are real wide. So if you're gonna get like a Pelican broad, it's a big nib.
It's a paintbrush.
It's a paintbrush. Yeah, they're wet. I mean,
the clips on the Pelicans are fun. That's for sure. Yeah. Clips on the Auroras are kind of classy, but the ones on the Pelicans are classy and fun.
I need to talk to Tom at some point. I really want to get one of those.
200s?
The bird. No, one of the bird.
Oh, the ones you put the
I thought
the
maybe you'd get it for me for Christmas, actually. That's why I didn't buy it.
I didn't know you wanted one. Oh, 200?
Yeah.
Oh.
No, it's fine. I'll just buy it myself now.
I keep thinking you've already bought one.
No.
Because you had one in your cart for so long. And
Nope, never bought it.
Well, I'm a bad husband. That's all I can say.
No, I just didn't need to buy it, so close to Christmas. But then I ended up buying a pen last week, so what?
True. I think the Aurora nibs run pretty like Western average.
Yeah, I would say so.
I don't
own any, but it's just based on yours and running with other people's.
One thing I'll say about the Auroras is it tends to be like the better nibs are the smaller nib sizes.
Which for you is weird, yeah.
It is weird for me. But I think they're smoother than the larger ones, and they're like more precise. It seems like. So my problem with this medium is that it's kind of wide, and it feels a little ragged around the edges. Like the line isn't crisp at all. It's like a little bit like wiggly around the edges. You know what I mean? Yeah. I'm not sure why. I think it's got to do with the grind or something.
Yeah,
I haven't altered it. I could have you smooth it out and make it, but I haven't done that. But like fines and like the extra fines even, super duper good.
Weird.
I know. So there you go. But I haven't had a bad Pelican nib yet. I know a lot of people have gotten like some dodgy Pelican nibs, especially on like the M1000s and stuff. But
weird, and that's sad when you're like spending that much money.
Oh, it is weird. Yeah, it's mostly the 1000s I think that get the dodgy nibs because it's such a big weird nib anyway.
Yeah.
But like I got mine secondhand, and that's how I would buy one because I knew it was gonna be a good nib already.
Yeah.
So anyway, Merry Christmas, Feliz Navidad, Bon Natale. I don't know that one. Merry Christmas. Gotta head out. See you later, Beth.
Bye, Beth.
You have a good week too of last of 2020.
Yeah.
It's almost over. Tipping on your Aurora bra was blobby. Got it fixed and it's lovely now. Yeah, it's a little bit blobby.
Yeah, you had that happen on your Talentum, and then Jim worked on it. Remember?
It's a medium too. Yeah, the mediums and the bras.
It was
just a little
their
bit blobby.
shape was
Yeah. Talentum I still don't love that one.
It's Italian. Yeah.
Italian. There we go. I knew it wasn't quite Spanish, but
yeah.
All right. But yeah.
Feliz Navidad is Spanish.
Sure. Yeah. Bon. Oh, it's French.
It's a song. Feliz Navidad.
No, I know that. I was thinking about the bon time. Anyway, this is while we show that we don't know many languages. Thanks very much for joining us. Merry Christmas and happy. Chris, was a good first Mont Blanc.
I mean,
I don't think I'm the right person to ask that.
Yeah.
I mean, my first Mont Blanc is this one that was loaned to me, and it's a 146, and it is great.
My first and only one was gifted to me, and it's the
Bohème.
Thank you.
Bohème Rouge.
Which is the one that you unscrew it. And it comes out when you unscrew it.
Yeah, there are a lot of other people who are better situated to tell you about which is the best Mont Blanc, but I can tell you the 146, very nice.
Yeah, that one was nice.
So.
And even like vintage ones, they just look so. The
vintage ones are better, I think. In fact,
they're really good.
Get you a vintage one. That's for your first one.
There you go.
That's the way to go.
Vintage 146.
Yeah.
There you go.
Or something else.
I mean, those are decent. I mean, for a Mont Blanc, that's decent price. It's not going to be one of the crazy ones.
There are like some slimmer ones and stuff that are well cheaper and still very good. Used Mont Blanc's the best way to start out. Yeah. I think that's probably true. Do you feel like they're not as popular as they were a few years ago? I don't think that's true. I think the newer ones are maybe not as popular as the older ones. Yeah. Because I think the impression is that the quality has like decreased a little bit, but I don't know enough to really speak to it.
Mm-hmm. But at least in our group of friends that we
we know some Mont Blancers.
Really and into it. Yeah, I mean.
Yeah. My friends who are into Mont Blanc are like real into Mont Blanc, so that's I think it's fine. And as a status symbol and stuff, Mont Blanc has a reach that is way outside the pen community. Oh, yes. So they're popular in the pen community, but they are way more popular outside than any other pen brands, probably.
Oh, for sure. You ask anybody
what that symbol is, and they're like, it's Mont Blanc.
Yeah. And you can't say that about any other
you show somebody like a Caran d'Ache or a...
And even luxury in the fountain... Yeah.
Show them like a real fancy sailor, and they're like, I don't know what that is.
That is.
Show them a Mont Blanc emblem, like, oh, it's
like
Mont Blanc.
An
That's
anchor?
fancy.
I don't know.
Yeah.
So
trying to hit a different market right now. Yeah.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it's just a different market that
it's a prestige brand.
Yeah, and you're gonna get those people that just graduated or they're becoming a lawyer. They want one because it is that status symbol of having that pen and that
people see it and know
little
exactly
star
what that is.
You know what that is, and it means something in the fountain pen community, but not as much as it is for outside people looking at it.
Makes more than just pens. Yeah, Mont Blanc makes all kinds of stuff.
They make cologne and like just all kinds.
Cologne's not bad, honestly.
No.
Yeah. They make all kinds of cool stuff.
A few different ones, yeah.
What's everything else even more expensive than you like? Is that because they're really recognizable, Claire? Like maybe you think that people like see it at school and they're like, oh, look who's fancy, or I'm gonna steal that or something. That seems like. That seems like that's kind of the great thing about Mont Blanc, and also the bad thing is they're immediately recognizable.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah.
The only thing I've not felt comfortable. Yeah, that's what it is. Taking out in public is a St. Dupont Olympio Grande or whatever it is, because it was like this long and straight gold. It was a little bit of bling. Is it really worth the hype? I can only speak for like the two Mont Blancs I've used.
Subjective. I mean, what's worth it to one person is not always worth it to another person.
I can tell you that the 146 I've been using is great, and I think worth the hype for sure. I mean, I did a review on it. You can check that out. But 159 plus white paint is your Mont Blanc. I mean, it's not going to write as well. Yeah. But,
Yeah, they write really well. It's not something that you just look at and visually. You're not getting it just for that top, the finial. That's a part of it, but they do write well. I've not ever heard people have really super big issues, and if they do...
Except for this pen right here that Ben is talking about. Oh. He has the Ultra M. The M series is
issue one?
Yeah, that's that one that's like flat on the top of the cap, or it's flat on the back of the tail. It's like kind of artsy. It's fairly new.
I have to see it. Anyway,
it's hard to describe.
Okay.
That one and the Skywalker. Like both of those are like fancy looking, but they don't write particularly well, and they tend to dry out all the time. Like that's the thing about the M.
That's disappointing. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the problem. It's got a magnet cap.
It has to be,
and it's just not as.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's it.
So Ben, you got the one kind that dries out real quick.
That's too
bad. I mean, the solution to that is to just use it all the time. Like if that's going to be the pen you ink up, just use it all the time.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's too bad because the M looks so darn cool.
Yeah.
It's that one and the Star Walker are ones that are like really. I'm like, oh yeah, those look tight, but I know they don't write very well. Yeah. At least that's what I hear.
Well, and there's the other thing of, can you get a handful of other good pens for the price of one?
Yeah.
Is it quality over quantity? I mean, do you want one that's still a really nice pen and everything, or do you want to have a variety of different pens that they're good? They're people that you see in passing have no idea what that is. They're like, oh, that's weird. That's a person writing with a fountain pen. But if you bust out, a Mont Blanc, people are like, oh, wow.
Pinky's up.
Yeah. So, know.
Yeah.
Which is more important to you?
It's a style over function problem Mont Blanc's in now. Well, they're like really high-end stuff, like the collector's editions, the writer's editions.
Those,
like those are mega expensive.
Those are really expensive.
But they look good, and apparently they work really well. Yeah. So those are real high-end, like good high-end, I think.
Yeah.
Whereas some of the other ones are just, I know, are just not, that's great. Legrand rollerball, which is excellent. Oh, that's cool. I got a rollerball refill. It turns out you can hack a Mont Blanc rollerball refill to fit in like a Retro 51. You just cut off a bit of the end.
Yeah.
And it works just fine. Of course, that refill costs like $10.
Yeah.
Which is, it's not, or maybe 12. It's not cheap, but it's not crazy.
Yeah.
So, anywhoozle.
Well, it's 6:30. We should probably go eat some dinner.
Yeah, we got to get the Chinese place before it closes.
Talk to my family still.
Yeah, we got to talk to your family, who are going to watch this later. So
probably. Hi.
Hey, Audrey's parents.
Talk to you in a little bit.
Yeah, and
we've already talked to you.
Yeah,
it was fun.
That's true. They never watch live. They always catch it later.
They always watch later.
Not like they're doing anything right now.
Right.
Just,
they're retired. That's COVID. It's terrible there. So.
Right. Oh.
They're not going anywhere.
Yeah, that's like the worst place, right?
Yeah.
So, yeah. So, anyway, thanks very much for hanging out with us. It's been a lot of fun, and we'll see you
There's
next
still 58 people here. Go enjoy Friday.
We got 24 likes. Thanks for the thumbs up,
wow,
y'all.
that's a lot.
Appreciate it.
Emily didn't even come in here and say, hit that like button.
It's true. Neither did Ink Guy.
No?
Must be doing Christmas.
Must be actually doing stuff, huh?
Yeah.
Must
So-
be nice.
I think this is nice.
Yeah, we did, yeah. Thank you for sharing Christmas with us.
Yeah. Thanks for sharing Christmas with us.
Or just your Friday if you don't celebrate.
And Scraggle's here
Yes.
in her fancy dress.
You lifted her dress up, my gosh.
Are you a couple? We are. Yep. It's 11:30. Oh, yeah. It's a little late for you.
Yeah, that's true.
So, anywho, thanks for hanging out. Think about what you put out in the world. Take care of yourself. And
yes, stay safe. Vaccines coming. Can't wait.
Yeah, one day, eventually.
Yeah.
It's going to be months.
It's coming though. It's coming though.
It's coming. So, anyway, go have a good snack. Say hi to your family.
Get yourself a cheese ball.
Get you a cheese ball.
Yeah.
Don't use flip sides to try to scrape cheese because they'll break every time.
No.
Yeah.
And we'll probably see you next week. Are we going to not do one on New Year's Day?
Oh, we're going to do one next week. Yeah,
Okay.
why not?
Oh, yeah, you said we're going to do...
Yeah, we'll talk about like bests and favorites.
Oof.
Well, let's talk favorites. I don't want to talk best.
No.
Best is a whole thing I don't want to get into.
Yes.
Yeah, maybe we'll talk some favorites. Yeah.
And look at... We mentioned likes. Thank you.
Likes.
Thank you for hitting that.
Yeah.
Hit a like for vaccines and scientists, you
Yeah.
know?
There you go.
It's just amazing that, you know, I'm super excited. We're gonna get over this. We're gonna make it. We're gonna make it, everybody. Scraggle says so. She says, Merry Christmas, everybody.
Straight up, she always does this when you pick her little legs up. She never bends her
She
little
will
elbows.
not bend anything. She's like, these are my legs. I will not bend them at all. I hope that you have a great Christmas and a great weekend. And we'll see you next week for Happy New Year's as well.
Yeah.
Hey, Mike.
Hey,
say goodbye.
Goodbye, Mike.
Think what you put out in the world.
I'll make it a better place.
And make it a better place.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Okay.